Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Iron Panther Presents. Today, Stacey and I shall continue our look into A House Divided, Season 3 with Episode 4. A few things happened in this episode, but really, I think the preview for Episode 5 gives us some interesting tidbits to work with. So we find out that Stephanie Cameron is out of the hospital, not talking. But she's home with her Auntie May, who's trying to nurse her back to health. And then Alexis / Lisa Ray is back with her daughter Summer, and she gave back the money because she's working that long-term money. Because Cameron Sanders Senior is gonna give you that long-term money because he still misses that first love that he used to have on the side with his wife on the side of which is his sister-in-law, for the record. Can't let the white skin woman go, huh?
Gotta keep it in the family.
That's what I guess so. He didn't want to work that hard. He's like, I got the sister, might as well get the auntie. Maybe Auntie May is mad that she didn't get none.
Probably.
I mean, it'd be interesting if they actually go down that route at some point. But anyway, the preview for episode 5 shows us that Alexis is somehow working with Nigel from Nigeria to attack the Sanders family. That she's actually somehow the brains or some part of this plot to take down Stephanie, her niece, which is important because Alexis's daughter Summer she wants her daughter to be the main daughter, so therefore she wants Stephanie out of the way, so her daughter Summer can take that spot, and then obviously she wants to kill Carissa, which is why she's helping Nigel kill Carissa.
Everybody's in cahoots with Africans.
Yes, that's also very true because now Jupiter is getting the Nigel penis. The fact that she tried to choke him for a little bit, I was like, oh, so he likes it both ways, right? Is he gonna start choking her? Like, where's that gonna go? I thought they were gonna get a little bit more into that, but it's cool. They didn't.
We'll learn their safe word later.
Hey, and so where is the professional bridesmaid that was having sex and helping Nigel? How does she fit into this Alexis conspiracy? Because you haven't seen her since he flew back to somehow he and Jupiter got to Nigeria at the exact same time. I guess it's whatever. So let's go back to last week's episode. So with Nigel leading this assassination attempt against the Sanders family, and they hired Dante, the security guard. Where's his rest of his special forces team?
I think it's just him. Because he's like, the only way I get to work that is when you're all asleep, as if they don't need protecting when they're sleeping. Yes.
Exactly. But then again, he said he had even Cameron said that there was a crew. So someone should have been parked with Stephanie at the hospital. Someone should be with all the sons, as they drive around. I mean, but none of that is happening. Like you said, it's just Dante. I think that's his name. I'm gonna call him Dante. It's fine.
Maybe they're like the Secret Service on the Have and Have Nots.
They're heard but not seen. and then so in the preview next week, we see that Carissa and the Dante have a moment because she saw him working out, looking all big and sweaty. After she finds out that her husband's ex-lover / sister-in-law is back. So she's like,
"It's a weird man.
Why?
But you just gonna move your side piece up in the house with your wife and
the wife was the side piece.
Okay, I know, but she's also a killer, so I don't think you would have messed with her.
I don't think he does not know how many bodies her cousin has dropped for her, and she helped out. I don't think he doesn't know that because that's what she means. Like, I need to protect his family from you, and I need to protect you from you. But he don't fully appreciate the kill what you eat woman and that he married.
Yes.
Bebo. That's Nigel's dad's name.
Okay.
Like let's see, Oreo, Abio, like yeah, Abeo, Abio. Let's go with that. Anyway, we meet Abio again in Nigeria because Jupiter flies out there. This is the last time we're gonna see her because according to her thing, she's only in 2 episodes. Hope they don't kill her. But then Jupiter goes out there to negotiate this construction deal to save the family from the Sanders family from being killed. She negotiates pretty well. I want to talk about the racism / nationalism of American Black people trying to act like they know what people in Nigeria do. One, they get an actor who's not even Nigerian, to make this over the top performance. He actually reminded me of Eddie Murphy in Coming to America. Like it's almost like right? Did you get that vibe too? Like he watched it, it was like, this is what someone in Africa sounds like. Then he's a stereotype. He got multiple wives because that's what you do in uncivilized countries. Then he has a military army because that's what you do, I guess, outside of America. Like you just walk around with army soldiers in your house because why not? Like they don't have like civilized governments in Nigeria. I was like, why are Black folks doing this to Black folks, man?
Well, at least they didn't have a pet giraffe or tiger sitting there.
They couldn't afford it. Don't act like they didn't think about it.
They could have CGI'd a little leopard.
I bet you they tried. I bet you if he would have said my third wife is out feeding the giraffes, I wouldn't even have missed a beat. I was like, of course she is. Of course she is. My first wife, she takes care of the zebras because they just love her so much. I was like, oh fuck me, man. Just don't. I wouldn't have doubted. I wouldn't put it past them. But it was just too much. That whole thing. But anyway, I guess she'll be flying back Jupiter now that she's cemented the deal with Nigel. I guess she'll be flying back. I guess maybe she's dead actually. Maybe he had sex with her and killed her, and that's why she's only in 2 episodes. I mean, he likes to choke the women out. I don't know. I mean, it could be a thing. Speaking of who's having sex with who, now we realize that Brittany is pregnant by Junior's gay lover.
What is his name?
I don't know. Gay lover's fine. So Cameron Jr., I knew something like this was gonna happen. Because we talked about it last week, right? Who's the real father? How does this 3-way sex relationship work? So it's not just it's not Brittany and the lover pleasing Cameron. They just all do each other. So how is
it's a throuple?
Okay. So how is Cameron gonna feel that his better half got his other half pregnant?
I have no idea how this works.
Will this bring their modern family as she tries to put it together? Is this gonna be a whole storyline? I mean, I'm like, what?
She's gonna have an abortion, or is she gonna? I don't know.
See, the fact that they were out there eating spicy shrimp, I thought that was gonna be the classic. Girl, you having cravings? Are you pregnant? I thought they were gonna go that route.
Nah, she just from New Orleans. Yeah.
We throw that kind of stuff outside. It's not spicy enough. I was like, all right, I don't know. So it's interesting. So we gotta see where that's gonna head out. So when Carissa goes back to meet the killer cousin, so the woman who's sleeping with the youngest son, she was the sister. She was the daughter wife and available wife, right? That's her, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I can't think of her name, but it's not really relevant. So apparently this character, so she's back. So she's working for Carissa. I can't remember what they did. What secret did they have that Carissa, her, and the cousin
files or something? She
was the one snitching on the family, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then Carissa found out and threatened her with the cousin, and was like, if you keep your mouth shut, I'll let you live. I guess, but now the cousin is gonna get Webster, to go kill her.
I didn't. She specifically said,
I need you to hear it. I need to hear it.
Yes. Exactly. You wait till I give my word. And then he bring Toby out the closet and be like, I got a job for you. I'm ready.
Well, Webster cracking me up, man. I was like, he's so cute. It must have been. He kind of looked like You remember the little person that jumped out the car in Friday, Mrs. Parker's husband? He was a little man too. I mean, he wasn't as muscle bound. I mean, he was a true like little person. Like this dude he's like a little shorter than Kevin Hart. The actor on this show, he's just a little shorter than Kevin Hart. But when you're that short, you just buff up, you know, to make up for your height. I knew a kid like that in high school. Like he was short, but he had a lot of muscles. You gotta do something. I mean, Kevin Hart got money, but even now, he's trying to put on some muscle because he's short. But will we see this little man like point his gun? That's all I want to see. I want to see him walk up to that woman and point the gun up because he's not tall enough to be like at her same height, and he shoots her like this. Like I need to see that.
No, he shoot like Tariq shot Ghost.
Remember? Oh yeah, shit like this because like he wasn't tall enough to kill. Anyway, let's not go through all this. So the investigation is heating up for Cameron Jr. In the sense that there's two investigations, right? So we got the investigation into Cameron Sr.'s friend who was sleeping with Stephanie, who he killed and threw over his boat. So they're still looking into that. And then Cameron Jr., the woman who sent the guy to beat up his brother, who Carissa killed herself with the cousin's help. That investigation is coming through. And I think if I look at the preview of the next episode, someone's going to try to kill the cop investigating that murder. And I think it's probably Cameron Jr., but he don't strike me as that type of dude. But it looks like there's going to be somebody going to try to kill that cop.
Well, at least the cops investigate on this show.
That is very true. At least most of the murders get looked into. You know what I'm saying? Even Sanders's wife, Cameron Sr.'s wife, death got looked into. They're like, nah, she just choked to death because she needed a glass of water and nobody helped out. The easiest death I've ever seen. I mean, it was classic. It was that Chris was like, this is the easiest murder I've ever committed. I just got to keep the water away from you. Somehow there's no camera. So Raymond James is his name. So he is the horse stable man who Stephanie was sleeping with and got pregnant by. And now that he's like, he got served with divorce papers last week. What's up?
Why didn't he have like one of Africans? Isn't he African? His real name it looks African.
Don't be like that. It does though. I can't even pronounce it. He does look like yes. Okay, that's kind of.
He plays it. And remember, he was. Well, I don't know if you've gotten. No, he played a Jamaican in the Family Business.
Oh, he does.
He's part of Malik Yoba's Jamaican.
Fake ass Jamaican crew. Well, we will do a review of the Family Business. My wife and I are working through it right now. We need to catch up with Stacey. It's a great show. I mean, it really is. But anyway, Raymond is running down the beach with a shirt off and runs into Summer, Alexis's daughter, which Cameron Sr. had to have a secret blood test just to confirm that actually was his kid because he knew Carissa couldn't be trusted. And she's lying to his face, but they're both lying. I mean, anyway, they're both looking good, meet up together on the beach. So Raymond and Summer are like, hello. And Raymond's like, hello. Would you like to go look at this thing so I can meet you and flirt with you? I know that the woman who's pregnant with my child is in the hospital, but we got to move on. Right?
And my ex-wife is pregnant.
That's
I
right.
want to flirt with you. Yes.
That's right. This man he did have 2 babies coming. Now he has 1 baby coming.
Project twins.
I just can't. This dude's trifling.
And he only amounted to being a stable boy. Can't keep his dick in his pants long enough to focus on a career.
Sad, but he be swinging. So we'll see what Summer does. We look like, look at him. He already got 2 knocked down. You know what I'm saying? So apparently, as they say, his pull-out game wasn't strong. I'm just gonna keep on saying it because it's just catchy to me for some reason. We don't believe in condoms around here, ladies and gentlemen. Cameron Jr. got his. No, I'm sorry. Cameron's lover got his other lover pregnant. I'm sorry. I guess they don't believe in. So maybe I don't understand. Maybe Cameron Jr.'s lover is used to having sex with a man, so he don't see the point in wearing a condom. So the few times he has sex with women, he forgets that women can be pregnant. And then Cameron Jr. can't get a woman pregnant, so he's just like, whatever, it's whatever.
He's like, snip, snip, snip.
That's right. That don't stop STDs though. We need to you gotta keep that in mind. Oh wait a minute, her name is Trivia. That's the name of the woman who worked for the company who was talking to the cops, and now Carissa is blackmailing / extorting Trivia. That's her name. That's her character name. So I'm sorry, I can't think of her name. All right, so we just got to see. So anyway, she'll be dead soon. Musclebound Webster will take care of that. Or is Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart's probably better. It's more modern reference. All right. For the record, Kevin Hart's probably taller than this kid, but not much. I mean, but just say it like that. He looks like a little leprechaun, like a little Project Leprechaun. My bad. Oh, Auntie May. Before I want to go, I want to acknowledge the triflingness of Auntie May's supposedly inspirational story. So Stephanie again just woke up from a coma. She can't talk. So Auntie May says, your mama loved you. She was always trying to take care of you, even from in the room, because she loved to get high. Where are you going with this, Auntie May? So your mama loved to get high so much that when she was pregnant with you, I offered her weed and she said no because she loved you. What? Why are you offering the woman weed anyway if she was pregnant? Okay, let's just start with that thought right there.
That's for morning sickness, nausea, I think.
Let's not do that. I mean, I've never been pregnant. I truly doubt that's a thing. But the fact that this woman would just matter-of-factly say, I knew she was pregnant, but I was like, she should get high. Why not? And then she's like, and then I lost my baby. Maybe because you were getting high. I mean, apparently you don't know what it means to be pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Have you maybe thought these two things are correlated? Like, what else were you doing when you were pregnant? What else were you taking to be like, well, that's what we do as girls in Chicago? The fuck? It's not a great feat. I think any rational mother would be like, I don't take drugs while I'm pregnant. But she's like, wow, babe, she really loved you because she really loved to get high. She's like, do I want to get high or do I want a healthy baby? Let me balance these things out. Auntie May's trifling. Is what I'm saying. Just because she looks like she goes to church every Sunday, don't make her less trifling. And I would not be surprised.
So back in her day, it was acceptable to, drink and smoke when you're pregnant. I'm playing Chris's advocate.
Oh, there you go. Oh, thank you. It was the 60s. It was the 80s. What the fuck am I talking about? It was the 80s. So it's interesting. It's interesting that you bring that up, though. That is true, though. I mean, I would say maybe they weren't as educated on prenatal care, especially in the quote Black communities. What you should.
Women used to smoke back in the day, I think.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Oh man. So anyway, at least Stephanie lived long enough to be. And then I was thinking, I know it's bad that Stephanie got put in a coma, but she did talk a lot of shit to her cousin. She did talk a lot of shit. Elaine is her name. So Eileen, Eileen, Eileen. Let's go with Eileen. So Eileen, who's Raymond's soon-to-be ex-wife, who's also pregnant, as Stacey pointed out. Stephanie, before she got stomped, was like, "Yes, I'm pregnant with your husband's child, and I'm keeping it." And apparently, you're not. So it's only so bad I can feel for her because she was sleeping with her cousin's husband and then talk shit to this woman's face, knowing she's pregnant. So what goes around comes around, I suppose. Anyway, I'm sorry, I'm just insensitive. But all right, we gotta see what's gonna happen next week. Who's gonna live? Who's gonna die? And again, what's Cameron Jr. gonna say when he finds out he's gonna be a dad?
Did we talk about the budding romance with Tiny Sweater and Carissa?
Oh yeah. Okay, like I said, so we saw them working out. So like we said how like Carissa confronts Cameron about Alexis. Cameron says Alexis and Summer ain't going nowhere, so she feels betrayed with that. She goes walking at night and sees Muscle Band, little shirt with no shirt, working out strong in his boxers, trying to keep the whole perimeter, that huge mansion, man, that palace that they live in, and he's the only one securing it while he's getting sweaty. She sees the physique, but they don't touch yet. I saw the hand touch. Hand touch is in the yeah. But that's also in the preview though. Like I think that's happening next week though. Like when you really do the hand touching. But she sees it. But she was checking him out. I saw that when he went back to work out. She was like, So she's gonna keep it in the house too. But again, this would have been a good moment for him to be like, hey, team 1, team B, go check the perimeter. I have the package of Carissa. She is fine. Click. Like act like we know that there's other people out there protecting this family. It's just tiny shirt. Yeah. All right. We'll see where this goes. And then so then he's gonna be like, girl, let's back up to Carissa's threat / ultimatum that if you don't get your shit together, Cameron, I'm gonna leave you, you weak ass man, and that's gonna be bad for you. Did this man not sign a prenup?
Did he?
I cannot believe he married this woman and then signed a prenup.
Yeah.
Like he's the fuck. Like
he just one of those. He just go through life like la la la.
That's the other thing. No, apparently he didn't. So this is some dumb shit, and he deserves whatever is going to happen to him. He deserves to go to prison and get ass raped for killing his friend who was sleeping with his daughter though, and try to put him in jail. Never mind. Anyway, it's going to happen to him. You saw what happened to Justin. Think about it. Anyway, that's the have and have nots. My bad.
Where he gonna meet the highest before him and Daikon get together? Ironic.
It's all connected. This is West Coast. That's East Coast. Now, Carissa's cousin. I'm surprised that he don't run into Tommy at some point when he gets there. Like depends on how long this stuff goes. His time is coming to California. Like that could be something. They could run to the crosses. That could be something. That would be interesting. Have the all black universes come together. That would be interesting. If Carissa has to reach out to Eric Cross, and she's definitely gonna have sex with him, because that's what
everybody's gonna have sex with Eric.
I mean, everybody wants to have sex with her. She's like, oh wait, he's gonna be like, no, baby, you want this, right? I know you see the tattoos and the muscles. She's like, yes.
He gonna make his chesticles jump, and she gonna be like,
"That's the one." That's the one.
That's the move.
Back to the tots. The hole over there, right? The fact that when Brittany tells the gay lover that she's pregnant, and his response was, Cameron Jr. got a vasectomy, so hoes like you wouldn't come back and try to take the fortune. She's like, yeah, I understand. Do you fully appreciate that the man called you a hoe? And you like, I understand.
I mean, didn't she have an agenda going into the situation?
No, she was minding her own business. And then like when Cameron Jr. came home, he was like, she's like, can I help you with your bag? The next thing you know, he was like, give it to me. Like, I mean, it was a mutual something. She did not seduce him. If anything, he seduced her. Because they got on the table like immediately. But she wasn't just like walking around showing her, no. I would definitely say Cameron initiated that relationship. And it just seems weird that that's how that would go. Anyway, like again, I just don't appreciate how she was treated. The one right. Her plan again is to go back to New Orleans with the gay lover. Like they're just gonna hang out there until things calm down and the baby's born.
I have no idea. I don't understand where the storyline is going.
I don't know, man. Alexis being part of the Nigel plot just takes things to a whole new level. It just confuses this thing. I'm trying to figure out what's the end game. I don't know. Anyway, all right. I was gonna say. So trivia. I'm sure, Mister. Yeah, trivia. Trivia. Anyway, so Trivia comes out the door. Where's her child?
We never see that damn kid.
Fuck, man. Where's that damn? And how did the cop know she had pork chops? I don't remember her
she
saying.
told him, I think. She
I
said,
thought she said food.
I thought she said pork chop. Or she at least said meat. I have meat in my bag.
Okay. I think she just assumed because she black, she had pork chops. But anyway. So Trivia comes out the door and
chicken.
Yeah, all right, that's true. Or either way, it was a 50-50 chance. It was a 50-50 chance she had either chicken or pork chops. But my point is, she comes out and her lover's other mistress / stalker just happened to be in front of her doorstep. It was like, hey, how you doing? I'm not in the same place I was before. Well, apparently you are because you're in front of my house. Like, what are you doing here? Like, why are you again looking at me? How did you know where I lived? Like, there's questions that we should be asking right now. She will be crazy, and she will try to kill Trivia. Like, I got a feeling it's not as good as she thinks she is, and it's gonna get bad. Yeah. Anyway, youngest brother just trying to use basketball to get out of the rich house that he's not trying to get out the projects. He just wants to get to the NBA because he's bored, I guess. Just join the family business, which is, I don't know, whatever Cameron Jr. is doing. Like, what are you trying to play? Just play ball on the side, bro. Like, you don't need this for a career. I mean, apparently your family is loaded. So you're fine. What are you doing? You ain't that good of a player anyway. He plays more basketball than Zeke did. I tell you that. I tell you that. Like, I gotta give this show that one thing. They gotta want to be basketball player, you know, trying to make the NBA. At least he actually plays ball. I don't know what the hell Zeke doing. Yeah. All right, guys. Anything else?
Nope.
All right. So if you're still watching this video, as always, thank you. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. You can like on the video. You can comment on the video. You can share the video. Let us know why you watch A House Divided, why you watch us talking about A House Divided. What other shows you would like us to look into, we will consider it. We got other things already happening, but we will look into your requests. And we can thank all of you who have joined the channel. We're growing pretty well last couple of days. So we greatly much appreciate your support because you are why we do this. Also, we just love enjoying poking out the holes in these stories because it's hilarious. And sometimes we try to make it better. If these writers ever listen to us, we can help you make these shows better. Anyway, stay tuned for a family business. We're gonna do that soon. We got some more power stuff coming up. American Skin, is that the name of that movie? We got American Skin coming up, so we got a few things to look at. Very black stuff. We got WandaVision. WandaVision's coming. There's a black woman in that too. Oh yeah, all black. I forgot to point it out. This is not all black. There's white people in this episode. Mostly black.
Most of it, yes.
So let's get name recognition, please. Just call it Mostly Black channel. Go back to urban movies. There's too many urbans out there. There's an urban movie channel. There's another urban shit, some other TV channel that I showed you about. It's too much urban. Considering
what about suburban movie channel?
Huh?
What about suburban movie channel?
What about the rural
There's
movie
black
channel?
people in the suburbs.
There's black people in rural areas. You know how many black people are in the South just in rural areas? I mean, when did the urban become us? I don't even understand that. We have put this on ourselves. So somehow we've claimed the urban section. For what? Like this, it don't make any sense, man. You know how black people got farms? I mean, think about it. Like, anyway, I don't know. I'll see y'all.